PC. Okay, so let me just share my screen. All right, so can you guys see my screen now?
Yes, sir.
So before we start, uh, may I ask everybody to please open your cameras? So, we've been together for many sems already, 2 sems or 3 sems, but I haven't saw the faces of my other students yet. So could you guys please open your cameras if it's okay? Hello, hello. So to those who don't have a camera, so it's okay. But for those who has a camera, please may I ask you guys to please open your cameras. Only Miss Paklana. What about the others? Mr. Mina, Mr. Gangas. Thank you, Mr. Masabella. Thank you, Mr. Gangas. Okay, so that you know, you and your classmate will also see each other. Okay, not just the profile picture, but your real face. Okay, Mr. Mark Angela, Mr. ano to, Jonah Anchales, Miss Jonah, and Mr. Eric, Mr. Nathaniel, Mr. Isagani, and then Mr. Eliana. Anyway, okay. So for today's meeting is just a introduction, okay, or like a course overview of this course operating system. So of course, in the homepage, you will see the welcoming message, okay, and then about your instructor, the course format, okay, and then the course overview, and then it's like we have, well, in my case, these are new things for me since I just adapted the new format of the Canvas wherein we have to put here the available ebook for this course, and then the Netiquette guide for online courses, and then this like guide to the Canvas and how to use the Canvas itself. Okay, so I don't know to your other subjects if they already have this new format, but yeah, in my case, I just adapted this new format at the second half. Okay, and then we also have additional here wherein we have the section and the schedule of this subject. Okay, and one more thing, we have a new like a new link right here, which is the students orientation. So yeah, for this one, of course, I will leave the reading part to you guys for us to save more time. And then I think this is where the topics mostly came from this book itself, this operating system concepts, 10th edition. Okay, so just click this one and then you can log in via Google and then you can request an ebook, okay, to the author of that ebook. Okay, and the rest is still the same. So we have instructor's profile, which is still the same, so nothing has changed. The syllabus is still the same, so you can also find it right here. And then the modules is still the same, okay, which you can also find it right here. So let's just go over with the Netiquette guide for online courses. Though this one is like a common sense already. I guess already know the good things and then the bad things. So of course, no yelling, okay, and sarcasm can and it will backfire. So it's just saying that no to sarcasm, please, and then don't abuse the chat box. So you can use our chat box to ask a question, to maybe say important things, but don't use that one to chat with each other. Okay, so you can do that one via maybe your messenger or your own social medias. Okay, and then attempt to find your own answer as always. Okay, uh, before asking others, before relying to the others, try to attempt to find the answer on your own. Okay, and then stop grammar time. So nobody's perfect. Okay, everybody commits mistakes, even me. Okay, I have a lot of grammatical errors. So sometimes I'll notice that one at the end of the day already. So mostly maybe you guys are thinking, this one is incorrect, blah blah blah. So yeah, I also commit mistakes, of course. And then set a respectful tone. Okay, if you're asking a question, uh if you are, let's say, going to greet someone, if you're going to say something to someone, so just set a respectful tone. Okay. And then submit files the right way, of course. So if it's asking you to submit it in a PDF version, so please submit it in a PDF version. If it's asking you to submit it in a, let's say, a PNG or JPG, then please submit with the correct format. And then read first before you ask. Okay, make sure to read everything first, and then if uh, the one thing that you're clarifying is not in there, then that's the time that you can ask a question. And then think before you type, and then be kind and professional. Okay. So yeah, this one came from Rasmussen University. So they just uh, get the idea. Okay, and then they just attach the link right here. And then for the students orientation, so in here, you will find the meaning definition of what is the UC Digital Classroom LMS. So to those who doesn't have any idea what is this Canvas, so this is a platform that the UC use for us to deliver the course itself. Okay, and then what's inside of this UC Digital Classroom LMS? So of course, you already know this one, the basics, home, modules, assignments, quizzes, and so on and so forth. Okay, just in case that you need or you want to know more about that specific tab. Okay, and then this is the most important part of this students orientation. So just in case that you want to know something, okay, you need to know something. So make sure to check this one first. This is students FAQs or frequently asked questions by the students, like you. Okay, like for example, how do I use the syllabus as a student? Okay, so we have a lot of questions right here. So how do I view quiz results as a student, and so on and so forth. Okay, and if your question is not in here, then maybe that's the time that you can ask the instructor itself. Okay, and if you're having a problem with your Canvas, let's say you're having an error or you're having a bug, you can access your module, your courses. So maybe, yeah, you can email this email right here. So this is the email of MIS, who's in charge with the Canvas. Okay, itss at uc-bcf.edu.ph. All right. So yeah, that's it for the homepage. So are we clear so far? All right. So if ever that you have a question, so just let me know. Okay, next thing, of course, we need to go to the syllabus. So there is also a little bit uh, changes in this syllabus. So what are those changes? I think this one only. So there's an additional one where is which is the prerequisite. So make sure that you have finished this prerequisite first, this data struct, before you're officially taking this course. Because if not, then you might find the subject hard to finish or hard to do if you're not done yet with the prerequisite, which is the data struct. So this is a 3 units lecture. So we have 8 hours lecture per week. So we meet twice in a week. So it's like 4 hours, 4 hours. So it's 8 hours lecture. Though this one is not, we don't consume that 8 hours. Okay, we only consume maybe 1 hour every meeting or 30 minutes every meeting. Okay, so if it needs discussion, so the maximum is maybe 2 hours or 2 hours and 30 minutes. Okay, and then the class hours is of course it's 11:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. So Wednesday, Saturday, and the rest are already the same. So you can find here the course description. So in this subject or in this course, so theoretical and practical aspects of OS design with emphasis on management of process, memory, storage, and protection and security. Also, the students will be exposed to recent developments in operating system research. So in here, basically, you guys already know what is an operating system, right? But in here, we'll talk, how it's being processed, how does the memory work, how does the storage work. Okay, like we're going to talk about them one by one. Okay, so we'll discuss them how they collaborate or communicate with each other with those components that we have in our computers. Okay, and here are the course learning outcomes. So I will leave the reading part to you guys, and then we have here the week 1, 2, and 3. All right. So it's like we only have three topics actually. Unit one, which is the operating system overview, which is mostly a definition base, and then some are structures, some are like call this one graphs, okay, on uh, layers. Supposedly, I should say, not graphs, okay, layers or OSI layer of our operating system. And then for the week 2 and 3, so this is also one topic. However, it's divided into two. We have process management 1 and then process management 2. Okay, since we cannot do this one in just 1 week. So that is why it's combination of week 2 and week 3. And then here are the topics that we'll discuss under process management. And then after that, of course, will be your midterm examination. And then for the week 4, 5, and 6, and then after that will be your final examination. Okay. And then the basis of evaluation is still the same. The grading system is still the same. And yeah, just take note that again, the passing score in use is 60%, so you should get 60% in everything. And the ebook is also here. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the syllabus. So are we clear so far?
Yes, sir.
Yes po.
Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
thank you for your response. I really, really appreciate it. All right, so the next one is of course the modules. Okay, so there is also a new thing in here, which is in week 0. So we have a lot of uh, like additional pages. Okay, so before it's only one, which is getting to know you better. But in here we now have the course information video or course guide. We have the link to synchronous session. So before you can find the links on the on every module, but in here all of the links will be found on this page under week 0. So in here for now, we only have week 120, so I'll just update this one once we are in finals. So after your midterm exam, so I'll just add here probably after 2 weeks, the week 4, 5, and 6. So yeah, and but also the course information or video is already this one. So what we're doing right now is actually the course introduction or the course information video or the guide to the course itself. So yeah, I'll just upload this recorded meeting here later on. Okay. And one more thing, of course, the introduction about the operating system itself. So I did put here one video. So just watch this one. So this one came from NAS Academy. So yeah, just a short introduction on what is this subject all about operating system. Okay, and then for the exam schedule, so it's already posted in here so that you'll be aware when will be the midterm exam and then when will be the final exam. So for the midterm exam, that will be on November 6, 2021, and then final exam will be on November 27, 2021. Okay, so what else? So assessment details, so just leave this one for now since uh, I don't know what to put in this assessment details. So I will ask certain Ligan or the other instructors what they put in this assessment details. And then one more thing, we have here the guide to consultation session. So in here, you will find my free time. Okay, so the consultation schedules that I did put in here are the time that I don't have classes. So you can consult me at that at that specific time for Monday, Thursday. I have morning and then afternoon, so 8:30 to 11 o'clock, and then 4 o'clock to 6:30. And then for Wednesday, Saturday, I have 8:30 to 11 a.m. and then 4 o'clock to 6:30 p.m. So I don't have Tuesday, Friday since I do have class from 7 to 7. Though you can still message me, during Tuesday and Friday. Okay, but I'll just answer that one once I'm free and then I'm done with my class on that specific time. Okay, so this consultation schedule, of course, can be done via Big Blue Button or a Zoom meeting, or you can just simply message me if you want. If it's unsettable by yes or no, or if it's just a small part of a topic, you know then we can do that one via inbox or chat box, okay, here in Canvas. But if you need a demo maybe, or let's say a longer explanation, then that's the time that we can set a Zoom meeting. Okay, and then last one here is the academic honor pledge. So in here, this is also a new thing we're in. You're going to pledge, okay, you're going to promise, okay, that all, not all, but let's just say that 90% of it was made by you or was done by you. Okay, so you pledge that the work in this course will be your own. You pledge not to allow others to copy or present your work as their work, okay, etc., etc. So no to plagiarizing, no to dishonesty, and then not cheating, stealing, not gaining academic advantage, and then you pledge to cite and reference any work obtained from the sources. So don't claim that it is your own idea. So if that one came from someone else, or that one came from a specific article, then you should also include or cite the reference where it came from. Okay. And then last one, you understand that any act of academic dishonesty is a direct violation of the student code and will have consequences. Okay. So yeah, just be honest in everything. Okay. So I would like you guys to please fill up this form so that we have like agreement. Okay. I was about to say contract, but yeah, just an agreement. And getting to know you better. So this one is still the same as last sem or in the first half. So you guys already know what to do for this getting to know you better. So the due date of this one is October 23. So you guys still have 3 days. So to those who haven't submitted their 1 minute introduction video, please submit them before the given due date. Okay. So any question or clarification so far under week 0?
Wala naman po, sir.
Okay then. All right. So before we proceed to the week 1, which is the OS overview, so just a disclaimer. Okay. So this, the content of this course, this operating system, didn't came from me. Okay. So 95% of this content came from Sir Dion Tandingan. Okay. So credits to Sir Dion for letting me borrow or letting me use his content in OS Overview. Okay. So I did ask him if I can use all of the resources, all of the everything. Okay, the quizzes, the case studies, etc., etc. Okay, so most of it came from him. So I just added some practice exercises. So this one came from me, though you can also find this one on your own. So just search on the internet, some practice exercises under Intro to OS or Computer System Organization. So mostly, of course, they came from Props and then quizzes, since they're one of the most known websites which creates free activities for this specific topic. So they have a lot of topics. I think they're almost complete. They have everything. Okay, and then some came from MCQs Learn, and then one came from Pretty. Okay, so this is a new website which I figured out. So yeah, so the first thing that we need to check is, of course, the Mojo overview for week 1. So in here, everything is still the same. So we have the topic learning outcomes. We have the list of topics. So again, I will leave the reading part to you guys. And then the lecture, learning resources is still the same. We have 3 parts for it. We have the lecture presentation. We have the video materials. And then the reading materials. Okay, so in here we have 2 modules. So Intro to OS and then Computer System Organization. And then under video materials, so we have a bunch of videos right here, which also came from NASA Academy. So yeah, kudos to Sir Dion for finding, this like series, YouTube series of videos, since this one really explains the topics very well. Okay, so yeah, just watch those videos, those links right here. Just click those links, and then it's like pretty much explaining these two modules already. Okay, and if you need more, question, if you need more information, maybe, so maybe you can check this one. So this one came from Research Key. So this is also an ebook, an introduction about operating system. Okay, so yeah, that's it for the module overview for week 1. So any question or clarification so far?
None,
Hello,
sir.
hello.
Wala po, sir.
You guys still
Wala
around?
naman po, sir.
Okay, so we're almost done. Oops, let me just close this one and go back here. So just check these two modules, and then under watch videos, of course, you can, whatever you have found on the overview, it's also in here. Okay. Oops. So I should delete this one because this one is the recorded Zoom meeting of my one section. So let me just delete this one real quick. So of course I will put here also the link of the recorded Zoom meeting of ours later on. Okay, so this will be October 20. So later on, I will update this one. And of course, we have some practice exercises or quizzes, so just check them out. And then we have, of course, an assessment or a quiz. Okay, but as one is a research work. So let me just guide you through this. So in here, you're going to research on 2 open source operating system, okay, for PC, and then 1 for mobile. Okay, so that could be Android, that could be Apple. What is the OS in Apple? I don't know, but for in my case, I use Android. Okay, and then some are Linux, I guess. And then here you're going to write in letter size MS Word format. So important information regarding such as OS, which includes this 7 topics: so description, the logo, and then the history of it, the proponents and supporters of it, the programming language, the OS which was based, so the year it was first released, and so on and so forth. So just do take note, okay, that this is very, very important. So just note that no duplications of operating system topics. So in PC, so it should be your topic alone. So no others can get that one anymore. So that is why you have to comment the OS that you're going to research on the given discussion topics, which is this one. So this will be a first come first serve basis. Okay, so you can comment under right here under discussion page. So 2 operating system for PC and then 1 operating system for mobile. Okay, so it's first come first serve basis. So make sure to check the comments of others first before commenting your own topics. If it's already taken, then you have to find another operating system. Okay, and one last thing before we proceed to topic case study. So yeah, it asks you to make that one in MS Word, but you're going to save it as a PDF format. So the one that you're going to send in here should be a PDF format. Okay, so if you don't know how to convert from Word to PDF, so you can watch this video right here. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it for the individual research work. And then for the last one, of course, you guys already know this one. So under case study, you'll be given the facts. Okay, just read that one, and then you'll be given, of course, a question. So in here we have multiple questions. So a computer system can be divided roughly into how many parts? And then explain a brief description of each part and its importance. And then is it still possible to be called a computer system if one of them is missing? So yeah, just put here your answer. So the due date of those activities will be on October 27. So you guys have exactly 1 week to do those activities. So are we clear so far for the week 1?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So just in case that you have a question, so just let me know. Just message me right away. You can message me on my Canvas or on my Facebook account. Okay. So yeah, that's all for today. So let's just meet again next meeting. Okay. So goodbye and thank you guys as always. Thank you guys for coming. I really appreciate it. Okay. And keep safe as always and happy lunch.
Thank
Thank
you
you,
din,
sir.
sir.
Thank you po, sir.
Goodbye, sir.
Bye and thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Bye po.
Goodbye and thank you too.